Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1993 D. Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that some of these coins are worth a small fortune, with one fetching an astonishing $67,837 at auction. If you have a 1993 D penny in your collection or simply want to learn more about its history and potential value, then this video is for you. Make sure to watch until the end so you do not miss any key details about this rare and valuable penny. History of the 1993 D. Lincoln penny. The 1993 D. Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small D mint mark beneath the date. This penny is part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny originally featured wheat ears on the reverse, but in 1959, this was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design created by Frank Gasparo. The 1993 D penny continued this design until 2008, when the reverse changed again to honor Lincoln's legacy with 4 different designs for the bicentennial year, ultimately leading to the shield design in 2010. How many were minted? In 1993, the Denver Mint produced a staggering 6,426,650,571 Lincoln cents. With such a large mintage, one might assume that all these pennies are common and not worth much beyond their face value. However, as with many coins, rarity is not just about the total number minted. It is about condition, striking errors, and unique characteristics that set certain specimens apart from the rest. What makes some 1993 D pennies valuable? While most 1993 D pennies are worth only 1 cent, there are a few reasons why certain examples can be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. The highest value 1993 D pennies are typically those in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded MS68 or higher by professional grading services. The better the condition, the rarer the coin, and the higher its potential value at auction. Another major factor contributing to a coin's high value is mint errors. Some 1993 D pennies exhibit striking errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, or die cracks. These errors occur during the minting process and make the affected coins unique, significantly increasing their desirability among collectors. The record-breaking 1993 D penny, one of the most remarkable sales of a 1993 D. Lincoln penny, took place at a major coin auction, where a flawless, high-grade specimen was sold for an unbelievable $67,837. This coin was graded MS68 Plus by PCGS, which is an extremely rare grade for a coin of this type. The exceptional luster, perfect strike, and lack of significant blemishes made this particular penny a true numismatic treasure. Collectors eagerly bid on it, driving up the price to record-breaking levels. How to identify a valuable 1993 D penny? If you want to check if your 1993 D penny is worth more than 1 cent, here are some key factors to look for. Condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Look for pennies with sharp details, minimal scratches, and full original luster. Errors. Examine your penny carefully under a magnifying glass or microscope to check for double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies. Professional grading. If you believe your penny is in exceptional condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade and authentication. Current market value of 1993 D. Lincoln penny. While the record-breaking penny sold for $67,837, most 1993 D pennies are not worth nearly as much. However, some high-grade specimens still command impressive prices. As of today, here is a general breakdown of the current market value for 1993 D. Lincoln pennies based on condition. Circulated condition: 1 cent to $0.10 uncirculated MS65. $5 to $1.20 uncirculated MS67, $100 to $400 uncirculated MS68 plus, $5,000 to $70, 000. These values fluctuate based on demand. grading trends, and market conditions, so it is always best to stay updated on recent auction results. The 1993 D. Lincoln penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but as we have seen today, there are hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. Whether it is a pristine, high-grade example or an error coin with a unique feature, some 1993 D pennies can be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. If you have a collection of pennies, it might be worth taking a closer look. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting content. Do not forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Leave a comment below and let us know if you have checked your 1993 D pennies. Happy hunting, and we will see you in the next video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you love coins and collecting rare currency, you're in the right place. Today, we are diving into one of the most exciting discoveries in the coin collecting world. The 1983 D. Lincoln penny, a coin that might just be hiding in your collection or even in your pocket change, has been found to be worth as much as $77,432. This is not just any penny. It has a unique history, a surprising error, and collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. So stick around until the end of the video because I will break down everything you need to know, from its origin and design to the rare errors that make it so valuable today, history and design, to understand why this coin is so special. Let's first go back to its history. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, originally designed by Victor David Brenner to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the design has seen a few changes, but one thing has remained the same. It is one of the most collected coins in American history. Now, let's fast forward to 1983. This was an important year for the Lincoln penny because just a year prior, in 1982, the U.S. Mint had made a major change to the composition of the penny. Before 1982, pennies were mostly made of copper, but due to rising metal costs, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-plated zinc composition. This change created several transitional errors, and that is where things get really interesting. The 1983 D. Lincoln penny error. The reason the 1983 D. penny is worth so much money is because of a rare error known as a copper planchet mistake. Even though pennies were supposed to be made from copper-plated zinc in 1983, a few coins were accidentally struck using old copper planchets from 1982. This mistake created a rare variety of the 1983 D. penny, making it an extremely valuable find for collectors. Now you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies? The easiest way is to weigh it. A regular 1983 D. penny made from copper-plated zinc should weigh about 2.5 grams, while one of these rare copper pennies will weigh 3.1 grams. If you find a 1983 D. penny that weighs 3.1 grams, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Why it's worth $77,432. So, why is this coin worth so much? Well, in the world of coin collecting, rarity and demand drive prices sky high. Since very few of these 1983 D. copper pennies exist, collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars to get their hands on one. In fact, in a recent auction, one of these coins sold for an astonishing $77,432. The price depends on factors like the condition of the coin, whether it has been graded by a professional service, and, of course, how rare the error is. To get top dollar for your coin, it's best to have it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These companies will verify if your coin is the rare copper variety and assign it a grade based on its condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable it becomes. Other valuable 1983 pennies. Now, even if you don't find the exact 1983 D. copper penny, there are other valuable 1983 pennies to watch for. Another famous error is the 1983 doubled die reverse penny, where the lettering on the back of the coin appears doubled. Some of these have sold for over $15,000. So, even if you don't find the ultra-rare copper penny, there are still valuable varieties to be on the lookout for. Where to find one? So, where can you find one of these rare pennies? The good news is that they are still out there in circulation. Many people have found rare coins simply by searching through their loose change, coin jars, or even rolls of pennies from the bank. If you have a collection of old pennies, now is the perfect time to go through them and check for this rare 1983 D copper penny. And if you are really serious about finding one, you might want to check coin shows, online auctions, and estate sales, where rare coins often appear. The 1983 D Lincoln penny is a perfect example of why it pays to check your change. What looks like an ordinary 1-cent coin could actually be worth thousands of dollars. If you happen to find one, you could be looking at a life-changing payday. So, what do you think? Do you have any 1983 pennies lying around? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more rare coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on the legendary 1982 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a mint mark that has stunned collectors worldwide. If you have ever wondered if you might have a rare and valuable penny in your pocket change, stay tuned because this could be your lucky day. We will discuss the history of the 1982 Lincoln penny, its various types, what makes it valuable, and why one recently sold for an astonishing $92,452 in the current market. The history of the 1982 Lincoln penny. The year 1982 was a significant turning point for U.S. coinage, particularly the Lincoln penny. Prior to 1982, Lincoln pennies were composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. However, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made a critical decision to transition to a new composition. By mid-1982, the composition of the penny was changed to a core of 99.2% zinc with a thin copper plating, reducing the overall copper content. This transition resulted in multiple variations of the 1982 penny, making it one of the most complex and interesting coins for collectors to study. Variations of the 1982 Lincoln penny. In 1982, the U.S. Mint produced a total of 7 different types of Lincoln pennies. These included both large and small date varieties, as well as copper and zinc compositions. Additionally, they were minted at different locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The key variations include 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 D large date copper, 1982 D small date zinc, 1982. S-proof copper. Determining whether a 1982 penny is copper or zinc is relatively simple. A copper penny weighs 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. Using a precision scale is the best way to differentiate between the two. What makes the 1982 penny valuable? Certain factors contribute to the high value of some 1982 pennies. The most significant among them is rarity. One of the most coveted coins from this year is the 1982 D small date copper Lincoln penny, a variety that was not supposed to exist. This coin was discovered years later and remains one of the most sought-after rarities in modern U.S. coinage. Another factor that influences value is condition. Coins graded in mint state with a high level of luster and minimal wear can command premium prices. Full red pennies, meaning those that retain their original bright copper color, tend to be the most desirable among collectors. The $92,452 penny. One of the most astonishing sales in coin collecting history involved a 1982 D small date copper Lincoln penny. This coin was confirmed as an authentic transitional error and, due to its extreme rarity, fetched an incredible $92,452 at auction. This sale set a record and reaffirmed that rare pennies can be worth a fortune if authenticated and graded by a professional service such as PCGS or NGC. Current market trends. The market for rare coins continues to grow, with collectors and investors actively seeking unique and valuable specimens. Prices fluctuate based on demand and availability, but transitional era coins like the 1982 D small date copper continue to hold their value exceptionally well. As more people become aware of this rare coin, its value is expected to increase even further. How to identify and sell your 1982 penny? If you suspect that you may have a valuable 1982 penny, the first step is to weigh the coin. If you find a 1982 D small date that weighs 3.11 grams, you might have struck gold. To verify authenticity, it is crucial to get the coin professionally graded. Reputable grading services such as PCGS and NGC can assess the condition and provide certification, which significantly increases the coin's marketability and value. The 1982 Lincoln penny is a fascinating coin with a unique history and multiple variations, making it a treasure trove for collectors. While most 1982 pennies are worth only face value, the rare 1982 D small date copper penny can command life-changing sums of money. If you are a collector or just someone curious about rare coins, always check your pocket change and piggy banks. You never know what hidden gem you might find. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting coin discoveries. Drop a comment below if you have any interesting finds, and let us know what coin you would like us to cover next. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to Old Expensive Coin. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and you won't believe what we've uncovered. We're talking about the 1980 D Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that you might have sitting in your pocket change right now. What makes this little copper beauty so special? Well, hold on tight, because some rare versions of this coin have sold for an astonishing $83,452 in the market. That's right, just one penny worth thousands of dollars. How is this even possible? Well, let's break it all down. History of the 1980 D penny. Before we get into the mind-blowing prices, let's take a step back and look at the history of the 1980 D Lincoln penny. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark just below the date on the obverse or front of the coin. The 1980 Lincoln cent was part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial series, which had been in production since 1959. The Lincoln cent itself has been around since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design was created by Victor David Brenner, and over the years, the reverse design changed from the original wheat stalks to the Lincoln Memorial, which appeared from 1959 until 2008. Now, 1980 was an interesting year for coin production in the United States. That year, the Philadelphia Mint stopped using a mint mark on Lincoln cents, which had been standard since 1975. However, Denver continued its tradition of placing a D mint mark on its pennies. The 1980 D penny was struck in huge quantities, with over 5.1 billion coins minted. But here's the catch: even though billions of these pennies were made, not all of them are created equal. Some of these coins, due to errors, minting mistakes, or pristine condition, are now worth thousands of dollars to collectors. Valuable error variants. One of the biggest reasons certain 1980 D pennies have skyrocketed in value is mint errors. Collectors absolutely love error coins, and the 1980 D Lincoln cent has a few well-known errors that can make them worth a small fortune. 1. Doubled die obverse, DDO. One of the most valuable error varieties for this year is the doubled die obverse, or DDO. This happens when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly during the minting process, causing the lettering and design to appear doubled. If you have a 1980 D penny with strong doubling on Lincoln's profile, Liberty, or the date, you could be holding onto a jackpot. 2. Off-center strikes. Another rare error is the off-center strike, where the design isn't perfectly centered on the coin. The more off-center it is, while still showing part of the date and mint mark, the more valuable it becomes. A 1980 D penny that is 50% off-center with a clear date can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. 3. Clipped planchet. A clipped planchet error occurs when the coin blank, planchet, is improperly cut before striking. These pennies appear to have a curved or straight bite taken out of them. While minor clips may only add a few dollars to the value, extreme clipped planchets can sell for over $500.40. Broad-struck errors. Broad-struck coins are struck without the collar, causing them to spread out and appear larger than usual. These error coins can also fetch high prices, especially if they remain uncirculated. the $83,452 penny. How did it happen? Now, you're probably wondering, how on earth did a 1980 D penny sell for $83,452? Well, let's break it down. The record-breaking sale of this coin happened due to a perfect storm of factors: pristine condition, rarity, and demand. The coin was graded MS 67 plus red by PCGS, one of the most trusted coin grading services in the world. For reference, coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS 70 being the absolute highest and perfect condition. Most 1980 D pennies are found in circulated condition, meaning they've been passed through countless hands over the decades. But this particular coin was flawless. It had been carefully preserved, showing vibrant original luster and sharp details. Combine that with the incredible demand from collectors searching for the best example of this coin, and you get a shocking auction result of $83,452. Other high-value sales, even if you don't have the 1 in a billion MS 67 plus red penny, there's still hope. Many 1980 D pennies have sold for thousands of dollars in lower but still high grades. MS 67 red graded coins have sold for $5,000 to $10,000. MS 66 red pennies have fetched $500 to $1,500. Even MS 65 red pennies, which are more common, can sell for $100 to $300. And remember, if your 1980 D penny has an error, its value could increase dramatically. How to check if you have a valuable 1980 D penny? So, how do you know if you have one of these rare and valuable pennies? Here are some steps. Check for errors. Look for double die features, off-center strikes, clips, or broad strikes. Examine the color. Coins labeled red are worth more than brown or red-brown coins. Look at the condition. The fewer scratches and marks, the better. Coins with full mint luster are more valuable. Get it graded. If you think you have a high-quality coin, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. The 1980 D Lincoln penny is a true hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. While most of these coins are worth just a cent, some rare specimens can sell for life-changing amounts. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, checking your pocket change and old coin collections could pay off big time. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. And let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny in your change? Thanks for watching and happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating discoveries in modern coin collecting, the 1979 Lincoln penny. While most people overlook pennies as spare change, some rare variations and error coins can be worth a fortune. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1979 Lincoln penny, the significance of its mint marks, the rare error varieties that make some of these coins worth up to $76,462, and how you can identify and potentially profit from these hidden gems in your own pocket change. So, make sure to watch till the end because you don't want to miss out on this valuable information. Historical background. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in U.S. currency since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the coin has undergone several design changes, but the fundamental elements have remained the same. The 1979 Lincoln penny continued the tradition, featuring Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, what makes certain 1979 pennies highly valuable today is the presence of unique mint mark variations and rare minting errors. Mint marks and their significance. In 1979, the Lincoln penny was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each of these mints produced coins with different characteristics. Philadelphia Mint. No mint mark pennies minted in Philadelphia typically do not have a mint mark, making them common in circulation. Denver Mint. D mint mark coins struck in Denver bear the D mint mark, and while they are more common, some have unique errors that increase their value. San Francisco Mint. mint mark. These were produced primarily as proof coins for collectors. And some rare error-proof coins have surfaced, fetching high prices. The rare and valuable 1979 penny errors. What separates a regular penny from one worth thousands of dollars is often an error or unique variation in the minting process. Here are some of the most sought-after 1979 Lincoln penny errors that could make you rich. Double die obverse. DDO. This error occurs when the coin's die shifts slightly during the minting process, creating a doubling effect. Look closely at Lincoln's eye, lettering, and date. If you see visible doubling, you may have a highly valuable penny. Off-center strikes. Some 1979 pennies were struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing or misaligned. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin. Broad struck errors. A coin that is struck without the collar die in place will expand outward, creating a broader than normal shape. These errors are rare and can fetch a high price among collectors. Repunched mint marks. RPM. Some 1979 pennies, particularly those with D or S mint marks, were struck more than once, causing a shadow effect on the mint mark. Collectors pay a premium for these unique variations. Over time, coin dies can crack or break, leading to raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. Some 1979 pennies exhibit these imperfections, making them rare collector's items. Current market value and recent sales. While most 1979 pennies are only worth their face value, certain rare varieties have sold for staggering amounts at auctions. The most valuable 1979 penny to date was a nearly perfect condition specimen with a dramatic double die error, fetching an incredible $76,462 at auction. Other high-grade, rarer 1979 pennies have sold for anywhere between $500 and $10,000, depending on their condition and rarity. Even if you don't find a $76,462 penny, you may still have a coin worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. How to identify and sell your 1979 penny. If you think you have a valuable 1979 penny, follow these steps to determine its worth. Examine the mint mark. Look for any repunched or doubled mint marks. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for doubling. Misalignments or cracks. Check the condition. Coins in higher grades with minimal wear command higher prices. Get it graded. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Sell through reputable channels. Use auction houses, online marketplaces, or coin dealers to get the best price for your rare penny. The 1979 Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin, but hidden among them are rare treasures worth thousands. Whether it's a double die error, an off-center strike, or a unique mint mark variation, these coins continue to excite collectors and investors alike. So, the next time you come across a 1979 penny, take a closer look. You just might have a fortune in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates on rare and valuable coins. Drop us. Thanks for watching and happy collecting!